Good evening. Happy Friday. And thank you for joining me tonight. I'm Julie with Creations by Julie. Ed is behind the camera again tonight and is going to try to catch your questions or your comments. When you get on, let us know you're on, and we both need to do a race sometime, but I always forget that I need to pull it up too so that I can. Ed has gotten better at finding it though. Okay, so I know he found it, so I know we're on here. Okay, there we are. And the thing is, you can't turn your phone down until you're actually on Facebook. So, hi Carrie, thank you for being here. Okay, normally I go live every Monday and Thursday night, and I apologize for not going live last night, but I went shopping yesterday with my daughter and two of my granddaughters to kind of get them ready for school. One of them is starting her second year of college, and the other one's going into 8th grade. So I think we probably did more shopping for the one going off to college because, you know, they have to have the new stuff every year, the new bedding, and I think her apartment has a bigger bed, so she needed different sheets. But anyway, we had a blast. We had a really good time, and I enjoyed being with them. But we didn't get home as early as I thought we would, and I was exhausted and did not have all my stuff together for a live. So I thought, you know what, we're going to do it Friday. So thank y'all for joining. I appreciate you being here. Tonight, we're actually going to do a project using Magnolia Design Stencil, but we're going to use, if you remember correctly, we did these flower ribbons Monday night, wasn't it? And I used this bee ribbon. So that's the stencil I'm going to use. This is about Be Kind or Let It Be. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. But I have not heard from Nancy. If you see Nancy on here, I sent her a message about.
Marie said she thought I missed you yesterday.
No.
Looking and glad to
yeah.
time with the girls.
We did. We really enjoyed it. But you know, this old lady's 71. I have a birthday this month. I'll be 72. I can't shop like I used to. And you know, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but how the big box stores, because we went to a big mall in Houston too, but we went to Target, and we've noticed Walmart has taken out most of their benches, and there's nowhere to sit down anymore. So, and it was hot, but it was fun. It just meant, you know, we needed to go live on Friday because I did want to do this project and use these ribbon flowers. But Ed, if you see Nancy, hop on, or if anybody sees Nancy Alstrom or something like that, it's like ALHSTROM. I've not heard from her. So she actually was going to get the rolling pins and the rolling pin words and stuff like that. If I do not hear from her, I still have all the names in the blessing bag from when we drew Monday. If I don't hear from her by Monday, we will draw out of that bag again. And then I'll put the names for this week in something else. But this week, your mystery word is ribbon flower, because you're going to get your choice of this pretty pink rose ribbon or the black and yellow, which is what we did this one flower out of. And you're going to get this bee ribbon, but not the whole row because this is like 50 yards. I will cut you off about 3 foot or something like, however many. You'll have enough to do a flower. So that's pretty much what the giveaway is for this week. So the only thing you have to do to qualify is to put in hashtag ribbon flower. And you can do it now on the live. You can do it now. You can come back and watch a replay and do it again. If you're watching this on replay, be sure and do hashtag replay. Question?
Nancy Alstrom.
Yeah.
She's on.
Nancy, you won last week, Monday. So I need your address. If you'll just private message me your address, I'll get your stencil and your rolling pins and stuff in the mail to you. I got them ready. I just need your address. Okay, so anyway, we will draw Monday then for the hashtag ribbon flower, and you'll get ribbons to make yourself a flower. Before we actually get to our project tonight, if y'all noticed the other day, I did a post and showed you a few things that I picked up at Dollar Tree. Ed had an eye doctor appointment this last week, and while he was in there, I ran over to Dollar Tree. And one of my Dollar Trees had started putting out their fall stuff, and y'all, they just have a ton of new stuff. And I just put a few things out. If y'all are interested in crafting with me or making some of the things I make, I showed you some things to pick up. You want to pick up the small 8-inch rings. You get 2 in a pack for $1.25. You want some paper bags. There's a pencil cup, and there's candle holders. If you see those in your Dollar Tree, the clear candle holders, pick up quite a few of them because there's so much you can do. Yeah.
Nancy wants to know how to private message you.
Okay, I'm not sure if you can do it on my business page, but Nancy, you can go just to regular email, and my email is creations by G, not the full name, Julie, just creationsbyg@yahoo.com, and send me an email. You can do that, or go to my regular page. Somebody tell me, can you message me off the business page? I'm not sure. But you can off my personal Facebook page, just Julie Sheffield. But it might be easier to just send me an email, regular email, creationsbyg@yahoo.com. Okay, but anyway, there's a ton of stuff. Anyway, pick up some of those candle holders because there's a lot we're going to do with those. I've got quite a few different candle stands that I'm going to make and show you how to make. Yesterday, one of the places we went was Target, and I don't know how many of you go into Target and look in their dollar spot, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things that if you go into Target, be sure and grab them, and I dug for these. Look at these cute little pumpkins. They're green on the outside, and then they're like a wood grain. These are perfect for a tier tray, but now we're going to stencil on them.
Looks like an apple.
It's a pumpkin. It just doesn't have the 3 things. It may be an apple. Who cares? It's going to be a pumpkin for us. So, and it was $1. You know, school's fixing to start. Who knows? It may be an apple. To me, it's a pumpkin. I thought pumpkin when I saw it. And Ed, my daughter didn't correct me. So either way, this is really cute for a tier tray, but we're still going to stencil on it. Then they have, I couldn't find but one of these. They found these little, cute little houses. They're $1. Then it's a little cutting board, cheese board.
Yeah, Marie said you can go to the Creations by Julie and click the message button and send a message.
Okay. There you go, Nancy. Try that. This says carved pumpkins. Drink coffee, enjoy fall. Now, I may just leave it like it is and put it on my tier tray. We may paint over it and stencil it. I don't know. Then they had all kinds of little signs, and y'all, these were just $1 too. And they're 2-sided. This side says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. And then this side says pumpkin pie, baked fresh daily. I thought this was really cute. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but we're going to do something. And then I loved this one, and I could only find one of these. They've got the little houses, but this is more in the shape of like a barn, and it says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Now, it was $3, but that's not a bad price to pay for a piece of wood this sturdy and will sit. And you basically could paint over this if you wanted to. Stencil on this side, stencil on this side, and there you've got the reversible. So anyway, if you can get to Target and look in their dollar spot, because a lot of times these things, I'm going to read the back and see if that does say it's an apple. Prop apple. Y'all, we can make this a pumpkin, right? We may have to make it orange to do that. But anyway, if you get a chance. You're right, one time this week. So, if you get in Target, look at the stuff. Now, not everything is $1 in their dollar spot things. It's $2. I did get 2 frames that are 12 by 12, almost exactly, which is going to be perfect to put a full piece of scrapbook paper on. Now, they were $5 a piece, but that's still not bad for something to stencil on. So anyway, okay, tonight we are going to use a stencil from Magnolia, one of the B stencils, and they fit the quads, which is a 4-piece thing. They're called Be Kind quads, and there's 4 of them. I think I want to use, it's Sweet Bee, Let It Be, Be Kind, and Hello Honey. I think I want to use the Be Kind, so I'm going to just cut this in half. I've already marked on the other side. So, if you're not familiar with Magnolia Designs, I put my website, the link, at the top of this. You might want to go check it out. They have amazing stencils that are reusable. You just use them over and over again. Great Christmas gift ideas to hand make some home decor for Christmas. And y'all, they're having, in North Carolina right now, they're having their convention. And our upline actually shared some things today, and I'm so excited about some of the things that are coming out for fall. Some of the stencils are adorable, and there's a lot of faith-based stencils also. But and there's a lot of Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween decorator, especially anything scary and gruely. You know, I don't do the skulls, and I don't decorate my house big for Halloween. That's just not a holiday that we celebrate. But they have some really cute stencils, and they have some that are not scary and gory. But anyway, I will show you a picture of them as soon as I'm giving the permission to do so. I think it has leaked out a little bit, but they were told not to show the new products because they're not even available. I believe they said they would be available on Monday. So, and I guarantee you some of them will sell out. They have some really cute new surfaces, but this fall, some of the stuff is just adorable. So I'm really excited about some of the stuff coming. But you might want to go to my website and just check them out. They also, this is perfect for those of you that are kind of been on the fence. Maybe you didn't want to spend $69 for the starter kit, which is really a good price. You get a lot of stuff, but maybe you just don't want to invest that much, but you really would like to get 35% off any stencils and paste that you purchase. There's 2 weeks in August. I think it's the middle 2 weeks, but it's limited time only. They're doing a special starter kit for $29. All you have to do is spend the $29, and then everything else you can purchase for 35% off. Now you will have to, as long as you stay a creator, have to pay the $10.99 a month for your website, but that's all. There's no quotas. So if you just wanted to join from now till Christmas and then drop out, you could. It's no big deal. But look for that, because I will post it on my page. You don't get as much stuff in the starter kit, but sometimes there's stuff in the starter kit that you don't really care about. But $29 plus shipping, and then from then on you get 35% off these brand new stencils and everything. Did somebody have a question?
Barbara Rosecrans says I can't wait to start buying stuff.
Oh, I know. I sent Barbara a message a while ago. She's part of my team, and it's like I need to start saving my money, because I know some of that stuff is going to sell out. And I'm really would like to get it. But anyway, check out what they have. And okay, hang on. What? My mole?
No, it's not. It's ink.
Oh well. Who knows? I was stirring paste a while ago. I get this funny look from Ed, so he's coming to check me out. Not in a good way either. Okay, so tonight I'm going to use, and let me see where I got this. It looks like it's probably a Target board. I think it probably was from Target, and I got it for 99 cents, but I've already used it once before, and I had painted, I had taken, you can buy this chalkboard paint at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Just make sure you give something 2, if not 3 coats. And so this was a little scratched in places, but it was the perfect size, I felt like, for this stencil and ribbon at the top and the bottom.
Robert says if you hear we can start buying stuff, let me know.
Yeah, somebody said Wednesday, but then somebody else said no, the 8th, which is Monday. So as soon as I hear it's available, I'll, I don't think we have any plans next week, so I'll kind of stalk the website and see when it's available. Okay, so, but anyway, put 2 or 3 coats of this chalkboard paint on here. I did not put anything on this. That's another new product that Magnolia is coming out with, wax. Now, I don't need to buy any because I have that big jug of the Minwax stuff, and it works fine. But I didn't treat this after I painted it a couple of days ago, so hopefully it won't pull up my paint with a sticky stencil, but we'll see. But now it had jute, because there's 2 little holes here. You definitely could run jute, and I laid out some beads, and I first thought about painting my beads black and yellow, and then I decided, no, I just want to like prop it up. I'm not going to hang it. So we're going to use this stencil, and y'all know with the new stencils with Magnolia and stuff, I think I've used this one, but I'm not sure. But I'm still, since this is the chalkboard, I'm going to fuzz it just a little bit because it's pretty sticky. So you just take the fuzzing towel, and if you join my team, even if you join when the $29 comes out, you become part of my team, I'll send you a free fuzz towel. So I'm just going to put a little bit of fuzz on this. The reason you do that is because you don't want the sticky part here to pull up your paint on your project. So I'm going to turn that over for a second. Let me find mine, because I'm going to put ribbon at the top and the bottom. So I just kind of need to get an idea for sure. Roughly, I think I might as well go ahead and cut my ribbon. That way I kind of lay it there. And I'm just going to wrap it around the back. And I'm going to do 2 pieces of it. I love this bee ribbon. I think it's really cute. Yeah, you probably can, because I'm fixing to start stenciling. The bees go all different directions in this ribbon, so it's not that you have to be that super careful to get it the right direction. I just mainly want my stencil kind of centered. So I'm just going to lay it down a little. Don't y'all like my measuring tool? That's really close.
Those scissor calipers.
I think I did pretty good. Okay, so I'm not going to push real hard. Some people take their squeegee, but now I do want to just make sure where I'm going to put the paste. And we are using paste so that I can put a sealer on it, and I will use a spray sealer. I may not, since I'm going to keep this one myself, because if I don't seal it, this paste is not permanent, and when I get tired of this, I can just pull the ribbon off and wash the board and use it again. That's what's so awesome about Magnolia Designs. If you do it on chalkboard, it erases with just a little bit of water. Okay, now the black cap, so I'm using paste, and this is the color Shimmer Gold. It might be, I didn't have another yellow. I have regular acrylic paint I could have used in like a bee yellow, a school bus yellow, but I'm going to see what this Shimmer Gold looks like. It might not be dark enough, and when you open your paste, it might be a little thick. You want it about the consistency of yogurt. So if it's a little thick, just put not much, maybe 2 little squirts of water, and then you just want to stir it. That reactivates that paste. And this looks a little lumpy, but I think it'll be fine. And I just hope it's dark enough. I could wait and let it kind of dry and then go over it again, but then it might be harder to get out of my stencil, so we're just going to go with it. Hopefully against that black background, it'll come up dark enough. So we're just going to take a little lightly. You can tell your squeegee has a side of it that's kind of slanted so that you don't have to push so hard. The other side is straight, and it's the side like when you got your paste on there and you want to pick up the excess paste, put it back in your thing, then you want the straighter side. All right, I don't know what that is. That look, get that off of there. Okay, that looked like a piece of a clump of paste. So let me make sure I've got all my little things covered, and then always make sure you wash your hands, because never fails. I always get it on my fingers. So let me see if this is going to be dark enough to suit me. If not, I'll lay it back down. I think it'll be fine. And see, it is sticking to that chalkboard. So let me get it to where I can pull from the center straight across. I don't see that it's pulling up any paint yet, and I don't see any on my stencil, so I think we're good, but it is stuck. Okay, see how you can kind of tell it's stuck a little bit because it's curling? That's why you don't want to grab a corner and pull, because you'll stretch your stencil and then you wouldn't get the words correctly. So I'm going to put it over here in my water. I will clean it after our live, and the only thing you have to do to clean it is just run it under cool water in the sink, and just take your fingers, usually is all it needs, to just wipe off that paste off of it. And then you lay it down sticky side up. While it's laying there drying, then you want to take a disinfectant wipe and wipe over the sticky side. That reactivates the sticky on your stencil. When it's good and dry, you put it back on your backing sheet, which is why you want to mark the back. The back is dull, this side is shiny. It needs to go sticky side against the shiny. Okay. I think that's good, but I am going to hit it with the blow dryer for just a second, just to make sure, because I start touching it and putting all my ribbons on, and I might smear it. But you can use any type of surface with these stencils. Chalkboard, if you use a chalkboard, then, you know, if you don't seal it, I could just take a wet rag right now and wipe this off. It's not permanent unless you seal it with like a Rust-Oleum spray, or some people put Mod Podge over the top. But you can put it on wood, you can put it on glass, you can put it on cups, and, you know, personalized stuff for Christmas. Glass and cups you would like put in your oven on a real low, and it tells you on the back, and it tells you on the website. That's one thing. Magnolia Design has a lot of informational stuff that you can watch videos on. I did just get my August kit which is an apron. And the stencil says, baker's gonna bake, or something like that, with a mixer. And I think I'm going to use it as my gift in a week or two. I don't need another apron. So I just opened it. No, in fact, I didn't even open it and look at it. I think it came yesterday while I was gone. So that's probably starting next week will be the gift. Okay, that's plenty dry. Okay, so I'm going to cover up these holes because I'm not going to hang it. And really, if I want to reuse this board, I think I'm just going to glue on the back side. So let me I'm not going to lay that down flat. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and here. And I'm just lining up my ribbon right at the top, and I'm going to fold it just like that. And then I'm going to pull it tight. I just stuck my finger in the glue. That's why it's good to use your glue gun on low temp. Okay. Make sure it's straight on there. I don't want to see any. Okay. Now, if I was selling this or something, I probably would use a little bit of glue right here at the top, but we're going to put a bow up there, so that's not going to be any big deal. So we're going to do one here on the bottom. Same way. Pull it really tight. All right, my glue stick. I don't want to go down in there. This will just be a really quick project since we already had our ribbon flower made. Okay, that's what we've got so far. Now, I could, and I might have another stencil that actually just has the bee. But if I wanted to, I could clean that stencil, let it dry, and then put a couple more bees around, and I might do that after we get done. But I wanted to take one of these bows, and I really should have sat down today maybe and made a smaller one, because I think that kind of overpowers that, which was the one I had intended to use. And
It's not the smallest one.
No, this one is a little bit smaller, so that's probably, I'm going to use this one, I think. But this was the one I'd planned to use, because remember I told you I had some little bees? I've got these little bitty bees that I got from Nick's Seasonal Decor, but he's been out of them for a while. And they're on a little wire, but I was going to just glue that little bee right there to that pom-pom. But I can glue it, I can still glue it here on this button. It'll be fine. So all I'm going to do is put some hot glue right there on my little piece of cardboard. I tend to do everything to the left side. I mean, you could put it in the middle. I want to put it up a little bit so it doesn't interfere with my words. You could put it on the right side, you could put it on the middle, you could put it on the bottom. That's the fun of creating things. And then we're just I'm gonna kind of fluff up my little petals. If you missed the video from Monday, go back and watch how we made the little ribbon flowers. They're very easy. Doesn't take a whole lot of ribbon at all. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the wire off of this. How many of you, my thought is, do I need to save this wire? There's something about being a crafter that you don't want to throw anything away. because you think you might could use it for something. But can you imagine me trying to keep up?
I must be a crafter.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to get his wings up just a little bit. But I'm probably going to throw that wire away. And then next week I'll go to craft something. And okay, I'm going to kind of, it's hard to see, he kind of matches.
Put him there.
All right, let me, he kind of got a fat belly. You can't really see him on the bow, could you?
Mm-mm.
I have several more of them, so I may do that. I probably will. You can't really see him up there on the thing.
Karen Marie says, I've saved so much stuff and it drives my boyfriend nuts. But I know as soon as I throw something away, I'll need it.
Yep. I just wonder, I watch these crafters and they pull out something that they had saved from somewhere, and I'm thinking, and like scrap material and all that stuff, and I'm thinking, where in the world do you store all that? Okay. So I may just go get, I've got, these bees came like in a set of 12, and of course you see glue strings.
Hold him up.
All right, hey, I'm trying to get the glue string off. And you can't see his little antennas because they're black. Okay. So he just kind of plopped. He just, my flat little bee. He just kind of plopped on there. So I may do two more down here or something. I'll see. But I'm still getting glue things off. But I mean, that's just how quick that you can take a surface. And like I said, he's the only thing that's glued as far as, you know, to the board. So I may use this for a month or two and then decide I want to do something Christmassy with it. And I'll just pull off, you know, this is glued to the ribbon, so I'll just pull the ribbon off from the back and I'm not going to seal it, so I'll just take a cloth and wash this off, and there'll be a little bit of glue to where the bee is at or any other bee, but I think you can use a heat gun and get that up and then just paint over it if you want to. But anyway, that's it. I think he turned out really cute. I don't know what I'm going to use the other flowers for. I could put them in a wreath or something. I don't know. We'll see. I really like the black and yellow. But you definitely could use these two together. And I may do something where I use all three of them. Figure out, you know, a bigger board and make them like that or something on a board and stencil on it. That would be cute. So we'll see. Okay, that's pretty much all I had for you tonight. I just wanted to do this Be Kind craft. Like I said, these were the Be Kind quads. They are coming out with a new surface too that's, I think it's an octagon. That's going to be about the same size of the quads, which these stencils would fit perfect. And
Terry Marie says put them on skewers and put them in a clay pot. But the, but the wire that comes with them is almost like...
No, she's not talking about the bee. She's talking about the flowers, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Which, you know, I could make something and set beside this and put, these three flowers in it. Like that. But, well... Let me ask y'all this. How many of you are ready for pumpkins? You know, it's that time. It might be 102, but it's time to start working on some pumpkins. And I have a lot of ideas. We'll go back over some of the things we did last year. I may repost a couple of videos like the stuffed pumpkins that we did with the material, but I have some new ideas about working with pumpkins and doing different things. So we'll start that next week. Monday, I'm not sure. It probably will be something Magnolia design. And then next Thursday, probably we'll do our first pumpkin. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. Don't forget, even if you're watching this on replay, because most of the times my lives just spend 35 minutes. Now, most of the time, I don't go over 45 minutes. And if I'm doing a wreath, sometimes it'll be an hour or a little more. But if it doesn't say live, then you are watching the replay. But you still qualify to be able to win the giveaway for this week, which is the ribbon, to make the ribbon flowers. So hashtag ribbon flower. Those of you that shared my page to other pages last week, I really appreciate it. It helps get my name out there with other crafters, and the more people that I can get on my page and get them to comment, the more people Facebook will show my videos to. Even though somebody has liked and followed my page, if they don't see lives, or if they don't comment, or if they don't give a heart or a like, or, and have no contact, then Facebook thinks, well, they're not really interested, so they don't show them the videos or any of the things that I post. So, but I will definitely, I'll be on the lookout for some pictures of some things that's coming up new for Magnolia Designs. And as soon as they're on the website, I will let you know. And hopefully we'll be able to get some of the good things before they're sold out. Some things are so cute, I might buy 2 of so I can give 1 away. Who knows? So depends on how close Ed is watching over my shoulder. So anyway, this was our project for tonight. It's just going to go on my fireplace. It's about time to start decorating for fall, too. I may try to spread it out and not start till September as far as actually putting the fall stuff out. But I have a lot of ideas of stuff that we're going to do, and I hope y'all like them. And I have tons of mesh and signs that we are going to be doing some new fall signs. So y'all have a great weekend. We're just hoping we get a little bit of rain. It has rained all around us today, but we haven't gotten any, and we need it desperately. So I will see y'all Monday at 6 o'clock, and I appreciate y'all jumping on a Friday evening. Bye-bye.